The following is for entertainment purposes only. We are not financial advisors. We are not responsible for any losses, only the profits.
What's happening, Octo Nation? We are taking a look at another potential LOI. Former Fair CEO seeks to buy the SoftBank-backed car leasing service, said sources. This is speculation, not 100% true yet, from good old Roosters McDaddies. Scott Painter, the founder and former chief executive officer of online car leasing startup Fair, is exploring a bid to acquire the company from SoftBank Group Corp's Vision Fund and other investors. People familiar with the matter said on Friday. The effort comes as Fair, which leases vehicles by working with car dealerships, is recovering from a setback in its attempt to expand in ride sharing. That's crazy. It ended a program that provided weekly rentals for Uber Technologies Inc. Drivers earlier this year, citing an unexpected increase in insurance premiums. Oh, okay. Painter, who stepped down from Fair last year, is in talks with Blank Check Company, including Cantor, Fitzgerald LP's CF Finance Acquisition Corp. II, about making an offer for the startup, he said, sources. Sources cautioned that the deal in the Blank Check Acquisition Company was not guaranteed and was one of several options considered by Fair. I don't know if they're just saying that to try to squeeze some more dollars out of them, or that's actually true. It might be actually true. They asked not to be identified because the matter is so confidential. SoftBank declined to comment, while Painter, Fair, and Cantor Fitzgerald did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Fair allows drivers to lease cars from various auto dealers without signing long-term or fixed-term contracts. Founded in 2016, the Santa Monica, California-based company raised $385 million in a SoftBank-led fund round in December 2018, valuing the startup at $1.2 billion right at the get-go. It's not clear what valuation Fair would attain in any deal with Painter. In September 2019, Fair said it had raised $500 million in loans from a group of creditors, including Michelle Bank and SoftBank. A month later, the company said it would lay off 40% of its staff as it wrestled with soaring costs, reported by Greg Roumeliotis and Josh New York. Additional reporting by Crystal Who. So that's kind of funky, right? Because this is saying in September 2019 they were having trouble. A month later, the company said it would lay off 40% of the staff with the soaring costs of insurance. They're blaming it on insurance costs. How does that... Maybe it's possible that insurance companies had to restructure like what category they put these in. Because I think if you're gonna use stuff for like Uber, I'm pretty sure there's like a whole new category for insurance. So maybe that's what kind of hurt them. However, I mean, this seems like a kind of a weird curveball play. Let's take a look at the website. Where your dream car meets your ideal budget. Leases an affordable used car from right where you are, and for as long as you choose. How it works, check this out. Shop or just browse if that's your thing. Thousands of affordable pre-owned cars from more than 20 major auto brands, all located at top dealers in your area. Search for your perfect car by location, make, model, body style, price, more. View the vehicle photos, details, and even make custom list of favorites. Help narrow it down. Further down, say, it's just simple, digital, paperless, no haggling or sales pitch, free delivery on most cars. Choose how long you drive it, flexible lease. This is kind of cool, I guess. I mean, it's kind of like the digital thing, but it's like a lease version of it. I think you're going to find a lot of this too, because way back in the day, my great-great-grandpappy, he owned a place called the OK Chevrolet in, was it Coffeyville, Kansas, or somewhere in Oklahoma? Regardless, he always used to talk about how funny it was because even back then, in like the 30s or 40s or something like that, he was saying that it was always cheaper and made a lot more sense just to take a taxi everywhere. And that was in these small little towns, So I think it's kind of funny. That's what this reminded me of is thinking about that. Because he'd laugh selling cars all day, but little did people know they might as well just take a taxi, right? And now it's so easy to take taxis because of Uber and all that. But this is kind of like a middleman for that, kind of, But I guess they were even talking about like the Uber stuff. Like maybe you can become an Uber driver if that's what you want to do to get some more money, and you can just like rent one of these cars and then use it as an Uber car. But maybe that's where they ran into some problems where like they won't let you do that because of insurance or whatever. But it's kind of cool that you can just lease a car and say instead of going down to the dealership and just buying a brand new Mustang, you really should do something like this for a month and then drive it and see if you're just over it. As far as I'm concerned, most big purchases like that, you get over pretty quick. Unless there's something really fun and awesome. But, you know, most cars and all that materialistic stuff, after a couple of weeks, you don't even realize it anymore. It's just whatever. So that's kind of where I'm at in my life. But I think this is a good play. This is something I could see myself using. Like, you know, I don't want to buy a Ferrari. I don't want to buy, you know, whatever car. I might lease it for a month or two, though. I won't be leasing one of these Versas, but, you know. Anyways, I think it's kind of a neat play, but will the market like it? I don't know. I think they might like it a little bit more than the other, like, used car dealerships we've been talking about. The last play yesterday was decent because I like it because they don't have as much overhead because they're not, like, buying all the inventory. They're just using other people's inventory and they're just storing a lot. They're the middleman for car sales, right? So that way they don't have to have millions and millions of dollars of cars on the lot, right? They can just take other people's cars and use that as collateral for it. So I like that one better than the other one before that. But the car lots from yesterday, if you haven't seen that video, watch that. But I kind of like this play too. But, you know, I'm looking at this like, why isn't like that car lots one from yesterday doing something like this also? Like, how hard would it be for them to add this, you know, have a guy make an app for them and start calling dealerships, put them all onto this network? I don't know. Maybe they could combine. That would be a cool SPAC if they could come in and combine like the car lots and this one. I don't know. So it'd be consignment and leasing and bringing all those people together. What do you think? We can do some more research on this. Has anyone ever used this before? Fear.com. If y'all ever used this, let me know in the comments. Again, this is pure speculation, but one to keep an eye on. You know, it depends on where these commons are at. You know, it might be a decent place to park some money if you think it will go up. Will it skyrocket? I don't think it will. So it's kind of up to you. Right now, cash is still maybe king. Maybe king to be in right now. But at least we can sit here and watch, right? We can become the alligators, peeking our head up over the water and just waiting for the perfect opportunities to get in. Let me know what you think. Any other plays you want me to take a look at, put it down in the comments. If you haven't subscribed, please do it. It definitely helps out the channel. If you wouldn't mind sharing this with your friends, giving us a like, and putting this on any other platforms you can think of. Other than that, we do have a Patreon where I do slide you deals. I got some more info I haven't even released yet. It's coming in future videos here in the next couple hours, maybe tomorrow. We'll find out. So have a good rest of the day and take care.
Did you know that we give away free silver? Simply leave a comment on the video, and as long as you're in the continental United States, you can be automatically entered to win. Please friend us on Twitter and StockTwits.